Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It is new comic book day for the week of May 12th, and we're getting started right now. It's my birthday week. This episode brought to you by the Comic Book Store, 30 North Main Street, Glassford, New Jersey, 08028. Come buy some comics. Come buy some D&D stuff. Come buy some really comically large dice. You can get that.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls, the Comic Book Store, Team Ashen, and several other places. I'm around. Let's talk about the trades. We've got, first up, Batman Universe. This is some Bendis-y Batman. You got a variety of stories here. And you got a Jonah Hex one, which is fun. We got My Little Pony Shadow Play. I have seen some pony stuff in my day. I have no idea what this is about. Ponies. My Little Pony. We got two golden books that are new. We got Shang-Chi. How cool is it that there is a golden book for Shang-Chi? I love that, man. I can't wait for my Moon Knight one. We better get a Moon Knight one. Star Wars, I'm a Clone Trooper. That's fun. There's a couple Star Wars ones, but I like that they're still pumping them out. Good timing on that one. We have Swords of Cerebus in Hell. You either like or you dislike Cerebus. Dave Sim is an interesting cat. But this is a bunch of his... these books are so weird to me. He's an interesting cat. Fantastic Four, Volume 7. This Dan Slott run still going pretty strong. I'm sure we'll talk some more FF soon. The Flash. This is Volume 14. When's the last time a DC book got to 14? That feels good, right? Yeah, The Flash Age. We've got an Epic Collection of Morbius. This is Volume 2 of the Epic Collections. Nice creepy thing in the back there. This covers a pretty good mix. Tons of appearances in books that are not his own, which is fun. Fun to not have to track those down. Sleeping Beauties, Part 1, hardcover, Stephen King and Owen King. We reviewed issue 1. I did enjoy it. It's a little creepy, as you might well expect. It'd be weird if it wasn't. Marvelverse Loki, giving you a wide range of Loki if you're just trying to dive on in. And then finally, we got Superman Action Comics Volume 4. I'm not going to talk about the art, but I don't care for it.
First up, we have Heroes Reborn, issue number 2. This is told from the point of view of Hyperion. I see where this is going now. This is very much a what if we made America great kind of thing. So I can see some conservatives either loving the book because they didn't get the joke or hating the book because they got the joke. But it's an interesting story. It's told from Hyperion, who is basically our version of Captain America, but if that version of Captain America was hyper vigilant about keeping the American way, and basically ignoring science, ignoring reality, understanding that something may be wrong, but he is going to fight tooth and nail to keep this version of the reality correct, because that's what he does. So this is going to be an interesting book. I'm curious to see how this goes. A lot of people die in this book. I am surprised at the number of people that Hyperion just ends. But yeah, it's an interesting read. I was not expecting to care about this book at all. Just was not. I saw the preview for it, and I was just like, this is stupid. And it's not. So it's an interesting read. You should check it out.
All right, guys. First up for me, it's Future State, Future Quest. That'd be cool. Johnny Quest in a grim future. Future State, Gotham. This follows... I thought Future State was done. Guess not. There's more coming out. This follows Red Hood, and it's a pretty interesting story where he is trying to hunt down the new Batman because he feels he's a villain, and a horrible atrocity happens. It's pretty epic and cool as far as a big villainy kind of statement, and he's gonna hunt down the new Batman. Very interesting book. It is not in color. It is designed and drawn in a way where it looks like a manga, and I like that because the artist, Emilio Gianni, however you say his... I'm bad with your name, okay? But I love your work. Doesn't normally quite do this style, this style. But the book was super sweet. Joshua Williamson and Culver. I'm just going to keep looking. I'm just going to slow this review down. Dennis Culver, that's what it was. Working together to write the story. The story's cool. There's a really awesome villain in the opening pages. It is a giant mecha Scarface with the ventriloquist on top. That's your opening scene. It's so fun. Cool book. Interesting book. It should have a handful more issues, like all the other future states. I enjoyed it. I don't know if you're going to enjoy it, but if you like manga, absolutely check it out, because there's some loving callbacks to a lot of manga things. Can't talk today.
Next up, we have the Fantastic Four, issue number 32, The Bride of Doom, Part 1. It's kind of an interesting book that you can kind of hop into. This is the beginning of an arc, so you don't have to worry necessarily about everything that's gone from before. It kind of catches you up on the dealings that have been going on with Fantastic Four, but this takes place at a museum symposium celebrating all of the relics of Latveria. And as you can understand, it's going to cause some problems with Dr. Doom. And the Fantastic Four have to step in and kind of help things. And there's a lot going on here. I don't want to spoil a ton, but there is a lot going on and a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that will not make sense to a lot of what is going on, but it adds enough intrigue to want you to check out the next issue to start to see some of the things unravel or become clearer. This is an interesting book. I was not expecting to check this out, but yeah, Dan Slott did a good job here, man. It was a really good. It was a good read.
All right, next up we have Justice League Last Ride, number 1. This book is written by Chip Zdarsky. I didn't even notice that when I picked it up. I noticed the Derek Robertson cover, and I was like, oh, Derek Robertson, cool. He's just the cover. But Miguel Mendoncia, I'm going to butcher every name, don't worry about it, did a really good job on the interiors. Your basic idea of this story is some awful thing has happened. This is like probably a slight near future kind of story. People have died, things have gone wrong, and Batman and Superman do not get along. And there's a major problem. Jon Stewart requests them all go to the Watchtower, where they haven't been in a while, because the Justice League apparently has disbanded. And they are going to try to solve a crisis. It gets a little political, which is kind of interesting, how the Justice League reacts to space politics, essentially. And I like where this is going to go. It's a very interesting story. I love Zdarsky. I love his writing. I love a lot. Now that he's been doing more serious work, even though I love his, silly stuff, this has just been really good. So I'm just super impressed with the guy. So check this out. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a different Justice League story, but ultimately, the League always tries to work together, even when they hate each other. Check it out.
What is my pick of the week? It is Silver City, issue number 1. This is a really interesting read. So basically, the concept is, when you die, it's basically just moving you into a different plane of reality. And that reality is kind of the same as it is here. Like, they're moving you into a different world, and it's Silver City, and you have to go apply for orientation and get a job and pay rent and stuff, and that's not the way this was supposed to go. And there are people that understand that that's not the way this world is supposed to have been a thing. It's a very interesting read. I didn't know what to expect from it, but you follow a main character, Rue, who probably has more powers. There's probably something not quite up with her. Like, she doesn't fit into any of these worlds, whether it's the real world that we are in or this new world of Silver City. And things start to fall apart as we learn where the roots and the ideas of Silver City became a thing. But it's a really interesting read. I definitely want to see where this goes. So if you're looking for something new, definitely grab this.
All right, and it's time for my pick of the week. Paul, what is it?
I have no idea.
I know. It's the Silver Coin, issue 2. This one, you may remember issue 1 was by Chip Zdarsky. This one's by Kelly Thompson. And my goodness, horror fans will love this. This is essentially a Friday the 13th style story. But it's about a young girl, teenage kind of girl, who loves horror movies. She's watching a bunch of horror movies before she goes to camp. She goes to camp, and there's nothing but mean, awful, bitchy girls. And mean girls suck. Can I just say, mean girls are the worst, right, Paul?
Yeah.
All positivity up in here. Why'd you laugh?
Just go ahead.
You saying I'm not positive? Pay attention. Kelly Thompson's got my back. Kelly's great. She'll defend me. Defend my honor. She's not going to defend my honor, but that's okay. This book was great. It is essentially this girl goes to camp. She gets bullied ungodly, and there is tales of a killer in the woods. And I don't want to give away what happens, but man, is it cool. And the coin, of course, returns. If you remember in issue 1, this is kind of an anthology series where it's just the coin shows up, awful things happen. So we have a bad scenario of these teens not getting along, just being typical mean girl, terrible teens, to this one nice girl. And it is a shame. And man, does it get crazy. The art's fantastic. Michael Walsh. Just really good stuff. So please, please, please check out this series. It's super good. And I would love more anthology series in the future. So support this. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. We very much appreciate it. This coming Monday is Paul's birthday, so please leave some happy birthday comments below.
It's my birthday week.
It's not a whole week.
It is.
Did it take a week to birth you?
I mean, it could have. You don't know that.
I'm asking.
I have no idea. I didn't ask.
I bet it didn't.
It probably didn't, but that's not the point.
Birthday week is dumb. Let me know in the comments if...
Dumb?
Cállate la boca. That's right. Kelly Thompson told me to say that. She did. Now she won't talk to me. But yes, leave him some nice comments down below, even if a birthday week isn't a real thing. And if it is, that's not reality. I've never lived in that reality. I'm not about to now. Unless Paul wants to take me out on my birthday week when that happens, and we can go party for a whole week.
I mean...
You gonna party with me for a whole week?
Don't invite
Can you hang with me for a whole week?
Don't invite that.
I got the time. I'll take it then.
I can drink you under the table.
You are a large man, but I'm also degenerate, so... Can you carry me?
I mean, probably.
Alright, then we're in. Alright, birthday weeks are a thing, everybody, so happy birthday week to Paul. Hope you enjoy your birthday week. I hope it's just birthday cake after birthday cake. What do you do for a whole week?
I just get different things during the week where it's just
That's Hanukkah.
No, that's not what. So I have so many of these things that have oh, you get a free thing here, you get a free thing there. So basically every day of that week, I just go to a different place and get a free thing and celebrate with that particular company.
Alright, so this is corporate America's fault, is what you're saying.
Yes, it is corporate America's fault. They have spawned...
Let's just go with the lie that Paul took a week to birth. I like that way better, and then I don't get as angry about there being a birthday week. Unless he wants to party with me during my birthday week. I can't even say it with a straight face. I'm going to end this now. It's gone on way too long. Thank you, everybody, and have a good rest of your week, please. Bye.